Senior, charity for bium. Senior, it's important, say, you better respect men in uniform. And no dear, because omukram rano. But in us respecting men in uniform, no, as you will say, men in uniform also have a duty.
Okay.
Respect na ye dey more no. A privilege. But that every privilege comes with a responsibility.
Yeah.
And no na see it here.
Okay.
Me no akasa no can be or see two wrongs doesn't make a right. Or has there been a situation where two wrongs has made a right?
I don't even see that.
Yes, I don't even believe in tit for tat. Because it's still two wrongs. So they make a notice. Baby aka baby say kakuku kuku amba kakeke emba. But you see, ye nim say on my no kuku ne keke kuku e de keke beba no. Inti ye constitution. And a constitution ma different provisions. Muna mo law school law ni na mutimika say subsection say ni say me ma me me oto oye to ba adwuma enti ye ntimi nka sa mo brofo ni bi but ye nim say ye will be a friend of constitutional e kire ye kwan said your mind ye bu o mind no.
Okay.
Senior, I will say this and I'll say this, that it's very distasteful, say military, took on that exercise. And let's be honest about it, the way it is.
You don't believe that we need to instill discipline?
Discipline.
You see, say at any point in time,
Senior,
assuming without agreeing, say the year to cry and no cressa. A baby will be girl at you cry. Does that warrant? See a bet no ekun wedding kind our war one, especially when you are getting to know the Nipani a military person.
Yeah. Senior make us say unim de nti amra da ho no because ni enim se nkofo be fom mra enti ne de mra ato ho constitution no yenim say it is easy in human nature so be fom mra senior open in term e wo traffic mo a we are all law abiding citizens, but sometimes we say I saw yellow trim. Once you know say a bad thing a best so red a instinctive say open in term into be and you say I dream bonimpi tina obi o wa ultra red light because maybe police is chasing why you gidi dear trim. But even in our human instinctively yetimi fu mumra no etina ye de mra na to shape us say Ghana ha yenye say na yebusa ye ho say constitution na ye de share ho no e den na de bae e di democratic rule anaba democratic rule na ene den ye se kebi mamin kebi sa kebi mamin kebi no ama constitution aba ma cheche ye kwanya e se edi so e ba crime a ye se den ye se a police for ene ye den ene e bibia wo on land no a police for ana hweso na se eba worst scenario na police for entimi nya they have to invite BBC say route BC wo baby na police entimi police in entimi control route no omutimi invite fire service omutimi invite a soldier for asrafo omutimi invite other state security agency so mu here air force for amoma boa. That is in a certain worst scenario. Inti ye do omani braswa ni disu pepepe. What you say? Brakasano or Kabibi, and I don't agree with him because this is not the first time Asrafo has taken an initiative like this. They see what dentro buaseno. Okasa court na nye. Did we know the aftermath of after the military invaded the place?
The case is still ongoing.
Are you getting it? Did we know, have we gotten to the aftermath? So if you say Braka say because of a certain distrust in the judiciary, it's neither here or there. Because when it happened, they also took the same initiative. What I say?
Military now near what we saw at Ashaman.
No.
Military now.
I can show you footage. No, it's not. but they still invaded the place. Are you getting what I'm saying? Yenfa niema ento baby a niema say what happened was distasteful, and you can never have a reason to back untiminya inasobi and back it the wire is against the law. We love the military because ye ni mejumo omo ye mayen, but aya omo niema bi omo ye no e kayen niema bi aye ko mu
in the past.
And some of us, our parents told us, what you say? Adena, obi, then people are bringing different issues. I don't know your call radio, so this same issue I can was no be Abba say, oh, I'm now shekamu cry, so you need to make us say, you are tardy and no boasum. Some of these things, a kayen ya be a market woman. Yeah, mammy, one no more doom. You see a she or more. These are some of the things I kai. And the military, they know better in their own. BBC, with civilians, and you report to where? You report to the police. And they know better. The military should know better. Nobody wants to disrespect anybody in uniform because we know their value to this country.
But why has that become so rampant? That is my worry.
That is everybody's worry.
Yes, McCarthy spoke about trust. In state institutions, okay? The judiciary, the army, the parliament, and all the agencies are akanina. Now the question is that Ebani is saying what has really brought about the fact is Ghanaian citizens will lose hope in certain institutions to a far extent. The army, Ebeka who say, so obviously uniform crana, we do not regard or respect that sense of responsibility. Yeni I am ran as at their moms. They say, police, excuse me to say, sebe. I said, yet your monument to for. So Ghana near they knows the police in background and said I'm funny hobium. Now, are we extending same behaviors to the military? When it happens that way, what becomes of our military?
You see, you see, if we talk about it in that regard, we are taking the issue out of context because as a means, yenya no military mu anatoko. Sina yembusa say at that point, assembly was he on an official duty?
No.
If he was not on an official duty, was he wearing the uniform? It's the first question we need. Was he one who so genia or no be attacking his other? I was so genia the fool. I attacking his other.
He was a uniform, a bag, bonnet.
So no, it's a uniform fool.
Yes, maybe it will be a military for maybe or the uniform.
Or the uniform.
Yes, exactly.
So you ask yourself, say, and then a buyer. Then now we are going into the details, say, and then a buyer will be mutimi attacking. No, that is one question. No, that is one question. But what right now question Ubusa is say, is it prudent, say, military never yet your muye no? That is why we need to speak about it. What happened to the gentleman, the military officer, is not good. But military for, once you have the law, no, it's a you should know better. I don't know if you are getting one. You should know better. These are not the things I expect
from the military.
Yeah, they can do better.
Okay.
These are not the things I expect at all.
Communality for mama.
So, senior, I think, sir, the military was wrong. This one, they had it wrong. And I think Ghana police should also learn to respond to some of these things quickly. Ghana police should learn to respond to some of these things quickly. The idea bakwa, Emma, Yakwa Brocha, and I abrofo, you need your their response to things. What is a fire bar? Ube say free, say fire no. Adenta municipality. Even from Medina near Yina fire service a movie because of response. It SMBC unti say so abrucha unti say free Adenta phone kwan they get response team. till so my no will say, oh, the issue is not that big. What is our response to some of these things? Police, we've had examples of things happening. Now, police, to say BBC is here. Where was the police action? But just say they make a note here.
Very well.
It's like sometimes we take things lightly, and these are some of the results we get. And we as civilians, we should also discipline ourselves.
Exactly.
We should really discipline ourselves. You don't want to see some of these things. We don't push. I say, ye pio biaku baby. Pushi bibi sa. These are some of the things we get.
You get, okay.
And it's not good at all.
May I say, Adenta Kumi, thank you very much. 7 after 8.
It's not good.
Kessben 92.9. Kessben Facebook Live. I'll pay.